Hi guys, you're on a Serge Pro channel, and this is PattonS 2026 review. Let's go! But before starting this review, I want to mention that we with Monokolo.eu have a project here in Nice called Mononice Tourism, where we are renting wheels like Patton and LeaperKim links, and also a couple small links, and all the gear, so you can ride here and travel here if you're bored from the place where you live in and you want to go somewhere else. You don't want to carry wheels with you, you can just buy cheap tickets on a plane and rent everything here, gear, unicycles, and also me as a guide who will guide you all around these places and then I make this route. Also, I'll include link below on a Mononice Tourism website and on a Wrongway video about us where we made tour for him. You can see places where we've been, check it out. If you want to come, welcome. And if you want to buy PattonS or any other wheel, you can make it for this price with my discount coupon code SergePro on a Monokolo.eu. You're welcome. The main question of this review is if still PattonS is a relevant model in 2026. And in my opinion, the answer is yes. Because it's very compact and very light. This is the lightest wheel that are powerful, because Lynx S have 40 kilos, this will have 36, 37. Same models as the V14 Pro and the Goat Extreme have 40 kilos, without like any other stuff over it. So this is 10% less weight, and you can feel this difference. 10% is a huge difference if we are talking in a performance wheels. And if you want to have a small compact performance wheel, that's it. Nobody made the same. And second thing, it's not only the weight, it's dimensions. Because compared to Lynx, this wheel is much smaller. It's much easier to carry on, transport, so that's why the wheel is still relevant on the market. Nobody made the same actually. Performance compact wheel for the people who don't want to have a Lynx or something Lynx sizes, that want something smaller but still with a big battery. For me, it's 100 kilometers of one range, when with the Lynx I have, say, 130, and with V14 I barely can have 80. This is super powerful, accelerates well, and at the same time it's compact and, let's say, light. Of course, in 2026 I need to compare it with Aeon, and Aeon is a different category wheel. It has the same tire size, but actually Aeon feels bigger, or it at least higher, when the PattonS is lower and wider. And the biggest difference between the PattonS and Aeon is that Aeon is less stable on the speed. That have 151 volt, but because of the batteries, we have here two parallels of two parallels in 126 volts, and it rides much more stable because of the lower center of mass. You can feel that batteries are wider and lower, and riding 55 on this wheel is much more stable than, say, on the Aeon. And then the second thing is battery. This have twice more battery, but unfortunately you have something, you lose something, so the weight is also higher compared to Aeon. For me, the biggest advantage of PattonS, how the wheel accelerates, because it's a smaller diameter and lighter weight. And also you have here, as in all the LeaperKim wheels, the settings that allow you to set up the wheel to make it beast, talking about acceleration. And with those sizes you have a beast in very small compact dimensions, and that makes the wheel feels really agile. I will explain you how to set up the settings in this wheel later in this video. By the way, Taras, thanks for reminding me to buy the mic. By the way, Adams, thanks for selling me the mic. And now, for the people who are not familiar with the veteran wheels and with the PattonS, I'll show you some features. Just let me place the camera. For people who've seen reviews on a PattonS when it just appears, this wheel has some difference. They made some upgrades, not just the firmware, but also physical. And let's start first with the tire. This is a 16-inch tire, and now it's tubeless. Where the valve, I'll show you. Same as on a Lynx S and on a Aeon, they now became tubeless tires. And also, this is 16-inch wheel, or like motorcycle 12-inch 3.0, so the same size as the Aeon. Then we have upgraded pedals, not that, but I'll show you. For the next batches, it didn't arrive as yet, but pedals will be the same as on a Lynx S. I wonder if I will include it in the video or not. I hope yes. From the factory we have only jam pads. We don't have any pads you need to buy. But anyway, every factory pads are kind of not useful, so you need to buy pads if you buy unicycle, performance unicycle like this. Then we go to the light. Unfortunately, light will be not upgraded because it's not fit. This light doesn't have a cutoff beam compared to the newer wheels, which is unfortunate. They will have a good trolley handle and tail light, same as on old Patton. Why it's not working? Yeah. And tail light as on a previous Patton. And now with the new firmware upgrades, we have a parking mode. And also for people who are not familiar, this is display, so we can see here the battery mileage. You can check out the different stuff like a voltage, temperature. Yeah, I've made a 800 incline. It's only 22 degrees. Probably the same temperature as now outside, and you can set all the settings via app and also via screen. Also, we have here smart BMS, so you can see batteries, every cell, voltage, to be sure that everything okay with battery. Nice mudguard, good. Those parts like plastics that protects wheel from crashes. Unfortunately, pedals are not regulated by the height. Compared to the Lynx, pedals are lower but a little bit higher than on the Aeon. And also, compared to the new Lynx S, we don't have a kickstand that folds. Talking about power, this will have 126 volts, 4 parallels battery is 20 amperes, like 2200 watt hours battery. Motor is actually the same as old Lynx and Terminal. It's typed it as 3000 watt hours, 3000 watts, but actually it's the same. I think they put 3000 watts just because it's a lower voltage. Basically, it's the same motor as old Lynx S and Veteran terminal, but it's less powerful than new Lynx S. But for that weight, you cannot feel such a big difference. Will accelerate magnifique. And now let's talk about settings, because without those three settings in this wheel, you will not get all the abilities. I mean, with three settings help to understand this wheel to make it what they made for. And this is made for fast acceleration, being very nimble, and feel easy to accelerate on this wheel. And for feeling how easy this wheel accelerates. So, first and the most important is pedal angle. In my opinion, it should be a little bit to the front, so wheel accelerates by its own. You can see I release it and it wants to go forward. Now it's a little bit too much. I'm mostly using it somewhere in between -1.5, -2 degrees, something like that. And then don't make it too much, because if you make it too much, you will slide from these pedals. And the second setting is the hard mode or soft mode. In LeaperKim wheels we have now from 0% to 100%, and I'm using it at 60, around 60, so it's kind of medium. And third setting is the acceleration assist. It basically works at 50% it's normal, there's no acceleration assist. 100% there's a 100% acceleration assist, and 0% it's not assisting you, it's kind of make the pedals much more stiffer. So I'm using acceleration assist on a full and 60% of hardness pedals. And then the wheel starts accelerate like a rocket. It just... Of course, everyone needs to find his own setup, but that's my experience, that's how I use my wheel that I have in Warsaw, and that's how I set up this wheel. Actually, also I need to tell that there's a acceleration compensation, but in all the LeaperKim wheels it works different, and I'm not touching it because it's not really helps or make it worse. Like you can try to work with it, but I'm not using them, just making it on a 0. I won't lie to you. Compared to the LeaperKim Lynx S and the Unicycle Iron, this suspension feels a little bit further travel, because there's a shorter travel suspension. Lynx S and Iron have a 90mm, and this is only 70. But in the same time, I can tell that it's a LeaperKim suspension, fast Ace one, which is really reliable. You just need to change oil once in a 5,000 to 6,000 kilometers, and it will work. There's no additional sound. I'm just working. Maybe a little bit old-fashioned compared to new models, but still, I do like it. So let's sum up pros and cons of this wheel. It's small, and at the same time it's powerful. I have one of the best accelerations on the market. Agile, very easy to do everything, and at the same time it's stable. Cons, I know what to say. Of course, it's like comparing to the bigger wheel, it's not a bigger wheel. It don't have that stability. On the higher speed, it don't have that range as wheels with a bigger battery. But also there's a couple things that could be adjusted, like light and maybe suspension. I don't know, for now there will be no like a new generation of PattonS, just this one upgraded. So maybe in a couple years it will be. It makes this wheel still the wheel that you want to buy if you want a smaller wheel. In the end, who needs the Patton S? If you had a smaller wheel and you want big performance wheel with suspension, but you don't want too heavy and too big, that's for you. If you was riding 16X or V12 and you want 16-inch wheel with that small diameter that feels nimble and have a best acceleration, then you have it. You will have all those stuff just with suspension here. Actually, in my opinion, even if you had a V14, it will be better wheel for you because of a better suspension and no, okay, maybe not V14. But anyway, if any other wheel like a smaller than V14, yes, that's it. If you don't need a huge battery, if you prefer traveling with a train, like combine unicycles with a train, then make it hundreds of kilometers standing on it, that wheel is for you. And also if you're living in a not a big city, so you don't need links, this wheel is for you. But if you want the wheel for heavy off-road, probably better to look at something 14-inch. If you want to have a wheel for jumps, then probably same 14-inch wheels are for you because they're more stable. If you want big range wheel, then yeah, look in Sherman L or something like that. But if you want just a normal wheel for a city commute, for going to stores, have it not that heavy, but still have a good suspension and good quality, Patton S is for you. And again, you can buy it with my coupon code. This is new, we have it the newest, and probably for now we'll have it this, if you're watching this video in a first 2 weeks after I release it, I think only we have the latest version of Patton S in Europe, so make the order. It's available already on monokolo.eu, delivery in all Europe 1 to 3 working days, and I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying until we meet again in next video.